Can child custody orders be modified in New Jersey?
In New Jersey, child custody orders can be modified based on a substantial change in circumstances. As I noted in a previous video, it's very important that your child have consistency and stability, and that's going to be the court's primary aim. But of course, we're always going to be factoring in things such as the health, education, and emotional well-being of your child. If anything in that landscape changes after a custody order is determined, a court is going to want to look at that to determine if the previous custody arrangement was really appropriate and or if circumstances have now changed such that it needs to be reviewed. So you want to think about what has happened in the life of your child that you can point to that would say, here's something that has happened, that is continuing, that is consistent, and that if we don't change custody, the child would either be harmed or would certainly not have the most optimal life circumstance. When we think about changes that don't typically qualify, we also think about smaller changes. The child changing schools could be a reason that we change custody. But a child changing teachers or perhaps no longer participating in a sport and one parent's not happy about that is not generally going to be sufficient for a modification of custody, again, because the court is looking for consistency and stability for your child. But you should consult with a family law attorney to really determine whether or not your circumstances would warrant petitioning the court for a modification of your custody order.